Alright guys, stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to assemble and make a badge reel for your badge reel faces that we've shown you in the other videos. This just shows you how I assemble and add the beads to them and how you can just kind of festy up your badge reels, if that's a real word. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm going to teach you how to make your own badge reel beads. Well, not the bead itself, but how to assemble it. Pretty simple. These are some of the basic tools you'll need. Good pair of little needle nose pliers will work just as well. These are jeweler's pliers. I got these at you can get them at Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever's close to you. These are little pipes. They were jeweler's. I don't know what they're called, but I'll put them in the link in the description. I just like these to cover the cable so it helps protect it so the beads don't rub it into eventually. Not required though, just something I like to do. Another thing I like to have, here's some little beads too, but these are little gaskets, which I'll try to link those in the description as well. These are I put up here as like a stopper for the thing, just to give it a little more stability. Again, something I do, but not something that's required. Also too, you need several different kinds of beads. These are the smaller, like 12 millimeter beads that I like to put in between. Here is some of your, what they call chunky beads. These are like 20 millimeters. And you get all different kinds, get what you like, your colors, but I recommend, getting a big variety. And then I'll show you how we assemble it. Alright guys, so you'll get your badge reel. I buy mine in bulk on Amazon. These are my favorite ones. I'll link them in the description. There's many different kinds out there you can get though, obviously. But I like these because this swivels, so people can put it at the side or the top or whatever. So get a good clothespin, thank you, or anything you really trust that has a good grip on it. I got these in my Walmart in the office aisle. But you want to extract some out, I say good length, and then you want to pinch your cord off, and then take your needle nose pliers or something like this and pull this apart so this comes off like that. Set that to the side. Now you have this here, and you'll just try to feed the wire or the cable up through the top so you can expose the knot they made. Cut the knot off. Pull that off. Now we're ready to go. Now, like I told you, I like to use these little gasket things. Not required, but I just like to do that. Feed it over down through there. Again, I like to use these, which is again not required. I just like to use these to help protect the cable here so it doesn't get worn into. Now this part can be a little tedious. And if it flares up the end, you just got to cut it off again. Just try not to cut off too much, because sometimes you might have to do this a couple times. Okay, now it fed through. Took a little bit there. And then let's make our beads. Like I said, you need to get a good variety. I even have these here. These are silicone beads. Some of the most popular ones. So let's do these two collars, and then I have these ones, and let's do a purple in between them. I like to always have 3 beads on mine, so do whatever order you want. And then again, you see here it's kind of flared. You want to cut that off one more time. Just a little bit. It's really important to get a good pair of scissors. They're really sharp. And then this is the other part, might be a little tedious for you. Now you got to feed it back through that little hole in the back side. Okay, and then you need to make 2 knots. And you want to make sure to put the knots together so they're nice and big. Cut off the excess. I like to leave just a little bit. Pull that back through there. Now reattach your badge holder area, or the thing that's going to attach to your badge. This is where the bigger ones come in play, but you can always use your hands too if you got the finger strength. Some of these can be really, really hard, so I like to use this just so it don't hurt your hands. Lay it on the counter and just squeeze it together. Release your cable now, and sometimes you got to get that to go down in there, which it will, and you just made your badge reel. One last thing you need to do is get your 3M Duro lock and cut you off a little square. And there we go. Now you have a way to attach your badge face onto your badges that you made. So if you guys like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. As well, share it with your social media or your friends and family. And as always, thank you guys for being here and being part of my channel. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.